What's up, YouTube? This is Rebecca the Diva coming at y'all with another video. Before I get into this video, if you are new, hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca the Diva. Go right on ahead and hit that subscription button and subscribe to my channel. And after you do that, please hit the notification bell and select all. Therefore, every time I upload, if YouTube is not bugging and tripping and bugging, you will get notified. Hit that share button, because sharing is caring. There are no secrets over here on this channel. Nope, not a one. We tell everything, and I do mean everything. And you're going to like me, so go right on ahead and hit that like button. And for everybody else, welcome back, Diva Gang. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It is Saturday. What date is it even? I'm like lost in the sauce right about now. The 25th, June 25th, Saturday. It is 9:45. This video is going to be kind of short, sweet, and to the point, because I gotta clock in at 10 for work. I work 10 to 6 on Saturdays. I don't feel like it because I'm extremely exhausted and tired. Like, it's crazy. But I've been trying to get this video out all fucking week and have not had a chance to do it. So I was like, okay, you know what, Rebecca? It is fucking Saturday. Something else is probably bound to happen in these YouTube streets. So get on your A game and get this fucking video out. Of course, we all know I do reactions, and this is a reaction video on my Jazzy Life. Child, when I tell you all of the craziness that has been going on surrounding her and her channel and the dramatizations. So first and foremost, she was going tit for tat, mad at Strong Mommy Chrissy and all of that shenanigans. That seemed to have died down. Then her boyfriend slash baby father, Chris, has 2 other baby mamas. He has a set of twins, so that's by one woman, and then he has a little girl by another woman. So the little girl's mom, I think her name is Lexi, but she goes by the name, she made a YouTube, so her YouTube name is Medusa Gotti. I think she's the same thing, Modern Medusa, over on IG. She's now telling her side of the story on her relationship with Chris, Jasmine's bum. So, you know, she's telling, you know, she started off doing like Q&As on IG, and then she bumped to everybody telling her, do a YouTube, do a YouTube, do a YouTube, tell your story, tell your story. So she told her story. She told part 1 and part 2 so far. So I think she says it's going to be 4 parts. So we're waiting patiently for part 3 and 4. It's sad that, you know, a grown-ass woman gets extremely jealous because, number one, you choose and you pick men that have children already by other women. Okay, you so-called say you and Philip have been dating or whatever since you were 13 or 14 years old, but obviously he wasn't that into you because he has children way older than Kaylin, and Kaylin's 9 now. So there's other baby mamas from there. Then I think the last baby mama, which is Asia, Jasmine loved going toe to toe with Asia, like. And for what? For what? It don't make no sense. Asia don't seem like she want Philip. Asia wants Philip to do the right thing and take care of the kids. Like as he should. As he should. He made 10 kids, so he needs to take care of 10 kids. It's not just about your 4 children that you have by this man. And the same thing that goes for Chris. He made 3 other children before your little fucking stinker bug. So he owes to the twin boys that he has by the baby mama, her name is LaKenya, and then he owes for the little girl that he has by, you know, Medusa. So I'm not getting. It's not all about your kids. She need to get out of that. Okay, because I'm a second baby mama to my younger kids' father. You know, he has 2 kids before me. I met him. He had 2 kids. I had 2 kids. So I'm baby mama number 2 for him. I've never, ever, 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 ever was jealous of his first wife, Aisha. I mean, and from day one, when me and him was together, that's all she did was try to break us up. Oh, I fucked up her marriage, this and the third. Yes, true indeed, they were married, but she was nowhere in the picture. You know, I'm not going to get into that because that's her personal business on why she was not with her husband and her kids. Never was up until now when the kids were adults, and that's because she uses them. But yeah, like that bitch gave me the blues, and I've done nothing but try to be inviting to her. I invited her to stay in my home. At one point we owned 2 houses, so like we lived in Arizona and she lived in California, so she would come down once or twice in years to visit with the kids. And we put her in our other house, you know, her mom. It was so they can just do their thing with the kids. So I've always been that inviting type of woman. You know what I'm saying? I've never been bitter, never been jealous, even to this day. I don't have no reason to be bitter or jealous. You know, now I'm the only baby mom when it comes to my oldest 2 kids. They're 25, 23. Their dad, he doesn't have any more kids. He just has my 2 daughters, which he acts like he doesn't have any kids at all. That's a whole different story. So what's the reason for Jasmine being bitter and jealous over this woman? Because that's what it does. She can say what she wants, and she can post all the little jokes and anecdotes on social media that she wants to, but all of it comes across as bitter and jealous. Somebody had made a post. It's like, why are you involved in Chris and her business? You're not his wife. And I'm a check that person first, even if she was his wife. It's none of her business. That's not her child. It's none of her business. And about her being a wife, Chris would never marry her. Chris don't even seem like the type to be committed to a woman long term. Before this year is over, or before sometime next year, Chris will probably book ahead with the next bitch, and Jasmine will be alone crying, talking about you two destroyed her relationship. Mark my words. And I'm having my coffee, and I have literally 9 minutes before I have to clock in. So it's screaming bitter baby mama. How are you jealous over a bitch who has a 10-year-old child by your baby dad? Your child is only a few months old. What Legendary is 7 months now? He's not even a year old now. You're the new baby mama. Stay in the new baby mama place. Okay? Like, leave that woman alone and let her tell her story. And you're listening to him over something that happened over 13 years ago. It was 13 years ago when they first met. Just like you're in a relationship with this man, he was in a relationship with, number one, LaKenya. Lexi said they were high school sweethearts. So he probably grew up with LaKenya. And you're probably intimate. You always say that y'all have an understanding, y'all cool. LaKenya will probably beat your ass. So that's why you don't get out of pocket with her, because she a black girl. You think you're going to come and get out of pocket with the white girl. Girl, bye. And when that man went away to college, he met Lexi. And they became friends. And they were cool. Like she said, just hung out in school. One thing led to another. Now they're in a relationship. From the relationship is, oops, I'm pregnant. But the other girl was pregnant too. I think LaKenya probably had the boys first. And then Lexi followed after. So the kids are probably running neck and neck. I think the boys are probably 11. And her daughter's 10. Probably be 11 soon. So, I mean, both these women have their own stories with this man. And one thing that I've learned is one man could have had multiple relationships, but he was different in every relationship with every woman. So the way he does Jasmine, I bet you 9 times out of 10 he would never pull that shit with LaKenya. And the shit that he did with LaKenya, he would never pull that shit with Lexi. You see, it is what it is. But I felt like Lexi, listening to her story, she enabled him. Like when he said, oh, don't put me on child support. I agree with it, but I don't agree with it. And before y'all come from my neck, this is the reason why I agree with it. When you fucking with ain't shit niggas, and you know this nigga ain't shit, don't expect a nigga to help you with a kid. When I got pregnant with my first baby daddy with my daughter, he told me to my face he was never going to help me with her. Ever. He helped out here and there a little bit when we lived together, when we were together, and when we had our second daughter, my 23-year-old. But after the fact that we separated, I never got a penny, not a dime, not a nothing. He sent me $40 one time when I moved from New York City to Los Angeles with my two kids. They were 4 and 2. I needed to they had boots and sneakers, and it was hot at the time in LA. They needed sandals. He sent me $40, $20 a piece to get them each a pair of sandals. That was the only thing he's ever given to me. Anything else for my two kids, to this day forward, and they're adults, it comes from their grandmother, his mom. So he told me to my face he was never going to help me. So I never went to child support and asked them for anything. Because I know for a fact the nigga never keeps a job. He street hustles. So I was never going to get anything. I went to child support one time with baby daddy number 2. And that's because I was in between jobs. And I needed to apply for the cash assistance benefits that the welfare gives you. And they make you go to the child support office or you can't get the money. And when I got the judgment back, it was $0.00. So, she promised that she wasn't going to put him on child support. And like she said something very important. You shouldn't have to put somebody on child support to make them pay for their, to help you pay for their kids. Just like now, my second kid's dad, he's not, the 2 youngest kids there, he's not on child support, but every month he sends me the money that he needs to send me, or he sends me what he can, to help out with the 2 kids. Does he send enough? No, not by a long shot. I have teenagers. These teenagers cost me a lot of fucking money. Okay, I don't get food stamps, so I just spend. I can show you a receipt, almost $300 in groceries. That's only going to last me probably, if I stretch it and monitor what everybody's eating, maybe 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. So it is what it is. But, child, I'm moving locations to my desk because I have to log in and I have 3 minutes to do so. So yeah, Jasmine and her bitter baby mama-ness, it needs to stop because it's not giving. It's not giving at all. So I just want to understand what is the method behind her madness, the method behind posting all of that craziness on her IG page. Then she did a question in that Q&A, or people asking her questions just like Medusa Gotti did. I mean, it's like, girl, where's your own personality? Because if it was me, I would tell my baby father, boyfriend, whoever, however she wants to classify him, they handle that situation, and I'm just gonna stay back in the cut and mind my business as a good girlfriend should, but like I say, Jasmine is extremely jealous of any other woman that come into these baby fathers' lives. And like I said, it first showed when she goes toe to toe with Asia Phillips, baby mom. Like, if you're confident in your relationship, no matter what the situation should be, you shouldn't let nobody get you in your skin. But I personally just look forward to hearing the rest of Medusa Gotti's story. The shit that she's telling is very interesting. Like the last story, she told that he was like intrigued every night on this tablet, talking about Chris. And she said one night he knocked out, went to sleep, and she was able to take a peek at the tablet, and what she saw made it feel like ants were crawling on her body, which I don't think it was anything dealing with a minor. I just think it was, I'm trying to be discreet, and I'm don't want to, you know, offend anybody, but I think it was just male on male action basically. He might be into that. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Most athletes, okay, not all of them, but some athletes dibble and dabble and shit like that. You know, now I was an athlete in college. I ran on the track. I was on track team, but most of us athletes, like, we all hung out together in college. So, like, the football team, the basketball team, the soccer team, like, all of us, like, was in the dorms in one specific building. So when there was a party or anything like that, we were all together. And there was, the stories that I could tell about Long Island University, Brooklyn campus, 18 years later, there was a lot going on. A lot going on, you know, with some of the most manliest athletes. You would be like, oh, really? Him? But, so, I believe what the girl is saying. You know what I'm trying to say? Because the way he ain't on Jasmine's ass, you know, like, one video, somebody had asked about baby number 6, and he was like, baby number 6, what sex? You know, he's always ducking and dodging having sex with Jasmine. So that shows right there that he ain't really attracted to the girl. It screams, I'm not attracted to the girl. But like I said, let me mind my business. But that's all. I just wanted to bring y'all up to speed on my reactions. I don't want y'all to think, damn, Rebecca ain't gonna put out a reaction video. She ain't got no opinion to say. I did. I was just, you know, I was just like, ah, you know. But I'm clocked in already, actually. And I'm saying good morning in chat. I hope there's a lot of people here today, because I don't feel like being bothered with this, but I will be bringing out some more videos. I'm trying to make some just a little plug. I do own, for those of you who are not aware, I do own my own beauty boutique. It is FEARLESSDIVA20.com. Feel free to go into my website. We just we're having a summer sale. So selected items, now not the whole website, but selected items are 50% off, and I'm still running the free shipping. So go check me out. I'm gonna make some more content, because I haven't done content related videos toward my products or my business in a long time. So I'm gonna do some of that. Hopefully I can get that done today. Hopefully, if work is kind of quiet, then I can get that in. But I'm going to end this video here. Please hit that like button on your way out of watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you guys later. Bye.